If there's one thing I know about you, it's that you want to make more money. Obviously, making more money is easier said than done, especially when you are giving your employer 8 or more hours of your time, 5 days a week. Now, if your employer was paying you properly, then this probably wouldn't be an issue, but here we are. As such, I want to share with you a few strategies you can use to make extra money outside your 9-to-5 job. If you fall into the group of people who strive to make money outside your 9-to-5 job, then don't worry, because you're amidst a ton of company. As of 2021, roughly 1/3 of adult Americans have some sort of side hustle, which means that you're just one of about 100 million people who are getting up early or staying up late to make money outside their normal working hours. Chances are, if you are presently in a position where you're starting to think that making a bit of extra money is a good idea, then you've already identified some shortcoming with the current income you have. If you work a traditional 9-to-5 job, you may feel restricted by an inflexibility in your income. For instance, if you come into a large unexpected expense, that one large charge could wipe out all the money you anticipated saving that year, bringing your financial progression to a halt. Alternatively, maybe you're someone who's received a few too many disappointing raises over the years and are tired of your employer pitching you this promising raise that barely keeps up with inflation. If any of these issues are resonating with you, then I'm not surprised, because for many years I too struggled with the limitations of only relying on a 9-to-5 income to keep me financially afloat. However, identifying where your issues lie is important, because I believe that without having a burning sense of urgency to earn extra income outside of your job, you simply will never end up doing this. So, now that you know why you want to make extra money while working a job, the next thing you need to do is identify when you're actually going to find the time to do so. Most people I talk to want to make extra money, but then the first excuse that comes out of their mouth is that they don't have the time. From my experience, everyone has time. It's just a matter of how you want to prioritize making extra money amongst all the other life responsibilities you have. What I recommend people do prior to starting their extra income journey is to audit their time for a couple weeks. Write down how you spend each hour of the day, and then after 2 weeks have passed, highlight the times where you are doing seemingly low-value activities. These can include watching TV, scrolling through Twitter, playing video games, and the like. If this time amounts to 5 hours or more a week, then by replacing this time with other income-related activities, you should be able to start making more money in due time. However, what if your schedule is jam-packed? You can't just make time magically appear, can you? Well, actually yes, you can. If you find yourself without any dead time in your week, identify tasks in your schedule that you can reasonably outsource. Things like spending time with your wife or playing with your kids may not be able to be outsourced, unless you soon want to be divorced, that is. But other household activities like cleaning and cooking are possible to offload. Now, I know that this will cost you money that you won't presently be making back until your side hustle makes you money, but sometimes we need to put out before we see the returns from our efforts. Ultimately, you want to aim to free up at a minimum 5 hours a week, but the more the better. Once you have allocated time in your week for making more money, you need to begin to do some preliminary research. The first question you need to ask yourself is, do I want my extra income to be active or passive in nature? Now, before you jump to say that you want to be making money while you sleep, you need to understand the pros and cons of both active and passive income. With active income, you gain the benefit of making money faster. Examples include picking up a part-time job or starting to offer up your services as a freelancer. With passive income, you'll likely have to spend years to create a business that will generate income without your involvement, so this option is better positioned for those who aren't in a rush to see their incomes rise. Depending on your income preferences and your time availability, here's what I would recommend. For those who have limited time to invest in making extra income, earning through active income is your best bet. Sure, you may not be making money while you sleep, but if you can cultivate the right skill, then those few extra hours working will be well worth your time. If you happen to have more time on your hands, like I did when I first started building new streams of income, then I would actually recommend you spend a bit of time on both. Use the active income you start to earn to meet your present needs while funneling any extra money you make into the passive income business you're trying to get off the ground. At this point, you should have a good idea of which income models are available to you, and you may even be considering how you want to go about making this extra income while working a job. This is a great start. The question now is, what avenues are you going to use to generate this extra income? There is nearly an infinite list of ways to make money these days. For example, if you are looking to earn active income, you may pick up a part-time job, drive for Uber, begin freelancing, and the like. Alternatively, you may look to make money passively through running a blog, starting a YouTube channel, or selling digital products online. While I can't choose your income pathways for you, I can recommend that the income methods you choose meet 2 criteria. The first is that you actually enjoy the method you choose. If you hate the work, then your chances of succeeding will be slim, especially if that income model will take a while to start making you money. The other criterion is its income potential. If your goal is to make $20,000 a month, then chances are giving people rides home from the bar as an Uber driver isn't going to cut it. Make sure to align your income goals to the income pathways you choose to pursue and ensure that those pathways have sufficient demand so that they will continue to earn you the income you need over time. After committing to your new income endeavor for at least 6 months, you should begin to find yourself starting to make money outside of your 9-to-5 job. Now, I know this may be us getting ahead of ourselves here, but one issue you may run into once you start to earn a bit of extra money is how to scale up this income over time. I know for myself personally, I first started making money outside my 9-to-5 job through my freelancing efforts. However, I ended up finding myself stuck making the same money month after month. While it was great to finally be making a bit of extra money, the high achiever in me disliked the fact that this income wasn't growing over time. This is when I began to understand how people start making money at scale. You see, the issue I ran into when offering my freelancing services was that I was strictly earning extra income by trading time for money. Sure, the money wasn't bad, but after a while I found myself trading all the free time I had in exchange for this extra bit of income, which I knew wouldn't be sustainable long term. After talking with people who had succeeded in online businesses before, I came to learn one powerful lesson about business and making money in general. The key is reinvestment. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you find it educational so far.